Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to Cat's Tiny Kitchen. Hope you're all doing well today. I'm not doing too bad. At the time of this filming, it'll be Mike's and my 18th wedding anniversary, and he asked me to make some spicy chocolate bacon brownies. So that's what we're into today. And I got my handy dandy makeshift double boiler. I got my pan with water in it, my metal bowl on top. And we're going to add 1 stick of butter that I'm not ready for you with. Get her unwrapped. There we go. And I got a 1/2 cup of cocoa powder. And what we're going to do is we're going to melt this down to make like a nice ganache chocolate without any sweetener in it. So hang around, folks, and watch this bad boy melt. Okay, now that we get this nice and cooled down, sorry, got you all bubbled up. We're going to remove this from the heat, even though you can't see it. And let it cool. It's nice and chocolatey and ready to roll. So I'm going to remove that from the heat. And I'm going to find something to wipe the lens off with, I guess. Because I got you all wet. And we'll be back. I'll show you what it looks like now. Now that I got it off the heat, it's nice and chocolatey and ready to go. But we need it to cool down. We don't want to put it in our mixture right away. So hang around. We're going to start on the next part of the brownies. Okay, we're back for the second part, and we're going to start out here with 4 medium eggs at room temperature, and we're going to mix these together. We're going to beat the crap out of them, basically. We're going to get them nice and fluffy. I may have to tip this on you. Fluffy in area enough. So just shut that down for a second. Let this hang over the edge. Don't fall. It's gonna fall. So I'll set it over here. Okay, now gotta get all my ingredients moved over. Okay, so now we're gonna start adding our sugar. Well, no, we're going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and we're going to add a teaspoon of vanilla, and now we're going to gradually add in 2 cups, yeah, folks, here, 2 cups of sugar. Now that we've got the sugar and the eggs creamed together, I need my bowl with my sugar in it so I can prep this in it. There we go. So now, we're going to add our cooled chocolate. I'm going to do this with the other hand, sorry. I don't want to block you. Put this in there. And we're not going to use the hand mixer anymore. Right now, we are going to use the spatula. So, we want to fold the chocolate in till it gets good and mixed. Okay, now that we're almost there, I'm going to add, and you can eliminate this part, but we like it spicy. I'm adding a teaspoon of our smoked jalapeno. And I'm going to use a half a cup. I have a whole cup of chocolate pieces here, but I'm only going to add half of it. Okay. And I'm also going to add, I have a pound of bacon here, but I'm only going to add about half of that to the batter also. Because I'm going to use some of the chocolate pieces and the bacon to put on top of it when we get it in the oven. So get this nice and stirred up. Perfect. It's looking yummy. Now, I'm going to start adding a cup of flour. And again, we're going to mix this by hand. Don't want to mix it with the blend mixer because then it'll probably cause it to flop on me, and I don't want that. Isn't it looking pretty? Okay. Get the rest of the flour in there. Get her all mixed up really good. And let me get my pan ready to go, and we'll get you to the baking part. Okay, we're back. We're ready for the pan. I've got a 12 by 8 pan. You can use a 9 by 13, which is what it actually calls for, but I like using this one because it makes it a little cakier. So I got my batter here, and I'm going to dump her out. Yummy, yummy. Looking like it's supposed to. I gotta get every little bitty bit out that I can. And in case you didn't notice, I did have it greased. The pan greased. So what we're going to do is kind of let this settle out a little bit. Forgot one little itty bitty thing. I'm going to put this in the oven for about 5 minutes to bake. And once it's been at 5 minutes, then I'm going to pull it back out, and I'll put the rest of the bacon bits and the chocolate pieces on top of it. That way they don't all settle to the bottom. So now I will see you in a little bit. Okay, we're at the 5 minute mark, so we're going to add the remaining chocolate pieces to the top. These are miniatures. You can use the regular size chips if you want to. This is just what I happen to end up getting. And the bacon. There, don't go ooh about the bacon until you've tried this, because everybody does the same thing. Ooh, that doesn't sound good, and then they taste them and go, oh my god, that's so delicious. Okay, so now we're going to go back in the oven for 20 more minutes and we should be done. So we will see you in a moment. Fresh out of the oven and they are done. They smell so good. This house smells so good. I can't wait to plate it up, take a picture, and eat it up. And I just wanted to say a couple of things to you all. If you're not a fan of the bacon or the spicy pepper, you can eliminate it. If you don't have the smoked jalapeno like I do, you can use like a half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. That part is totally up to you. But I'm so glad you came to visit me today. I hope you enjoyed this, and we will see you on the next one.